It's so hard being so good at everything.
Shall we begin?
How much do they cost? This look right here is $3,400.
For your density, it's probably going to be about $3,200.
What? Can I do my own hair extensions at home for under $100? I think more than likely yes, but I'm not sure yet.
6.5 hours later.
What do you guys think? I'm gonna be very honest myself. I usually leave the salon looking like this, except it doesn't cost $30. So I'm gonna be doing my own tape and extensions at home today. I have 2 packs of hair extensions, 1 pack already in my hair, and then I have tape. Like I said, I already have 1 pack of these in my hair. It's basically just my front sections, and my hairdresser did this, so I can't take credit for it. So I brought them to my hairdresser and I'm like, I don't even know if you're gonna install these. I know this is kind of weird, like these are cheap extensions from Amazon. By the way, the whole point is that this is supposed to be a DIY. I am supposed to be doing this myself, but I needed highlights. While I was getting my highlights, I felt like I would just ask her anyway, you know? And she's like, yeah, no worries, I'll do it. It's truly like a genius idea if you have very fine hair in the front, which I hope you don't. Buying 1 pack, literally 5 pieces, that's nothing. I'll show you guys in a second. 5 pieces is all you need to fill in the front.
Do your front pieces look like this? Try adding 2 to 3 pieces of tape per side.
And you could honestly do this yourself, especially because it's in the front and you can actually see this. And honestly, that's what I'm most nervous about, is the fact that I can't see the back of my head, and that's where I'm gonna be applying my extensions today. I also do think it's important to mention this in the very beginning of the video. This video was not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. Everything was purchased with my own money, with my own will. I want to do this, okay? And if I'm excited, it's not because I'm trying to sell you anything, it's because I'm literally excited to have hair and to not be dependent on a stylist to give me hair like this. Why wouldn't I just go to a salon? Haven't I been going to salons all this time to get extensions? Yes, but like against my will, like I don't like doing that. First of all, hair extensions are absurdly expensive.
How much do they cost? This look right here is $3,400.
22-inch luxury hair extensions.
It's going to be $3,200.
Extensions have to extend the color for second row or middle row.
So for your density, it's probably going to be about $3,200.
What? Who are you extracting the hair from? Hair extensions should not be reserved for like the top 1% of earners. Literally, no matter where you go, professional spa, an even more professional spa, every single person is gonna tell you our hair is the best. Our hair is the best quality hair you can get, and you can't find hair like this anywhere. At a certain point, one of you has to be lying, okay? I just honestly am saying this as like a consumer and a client. That $3,000 hair was not much better quality than this. In some minuscule ways, it might have been, like just in the way that they glossed it, and like maybe the hair was thinner, so it like more matched my texture. But like this is not awful, okay? And if this is $30 and your hair is $3,000, someone in this equation is making millions, okay? And to everyone that's gonna think I'm crazy, do you know what my rationalization for this whole thing is? I used to hate getting my nails done because A, it's also incredibly expensive if you want a quality like Russian manicure. B, usually when you go to like nail salons, it looks like no one likes doing what they do. Like I feel like I'm a burden even though I'm paying these people like $250 for manicure. So now I do my own nails and I'm the happiest person alive. Case in point, here's one of the last manicures that I ever paid for, and I think this was around $100.
Brother,
About tapes, I have had tape extensions installed professionally on me for about 2 years, so I do know a lot about how you're supposed to take care of your hair with extensions, with tape extensions particularly. I know how they're removed because mine used to like come out all the time. Crazy how these aren't coming out and they're not $3,000 anyway. And honestly, if you look at tutorial videos of how you apply them, it's really not that hard. Like maybe eye tips and like keratin bonds and all that stuff is hard, but like tapes are not, okay? Something really important about tape extensions is that your hair, your scalp, has to be insanely squeaky clean. So I think I need to freshly rewash my hair because there's no room for error here. So I just washed my hair. I'm gonna round brush this just to make my hair more sleek. Actually, and then I'm gonna set up my TV so that I can see the back of my head. Trust me, you guys are gonna wanna see this. Had this suggestion of screen playing your phone on your TV or your computer, and that way you can like obviously see way more detail. Okay, good. Next step. I've got a big light right there. Not bad for a before, huh? So let me show you guys all of my supplies. So I have 2 extensions. This is the same color. This one is 24 inches and this one is 18. Then this is the single-sided extension tape that I got on Amazon because this was the best rated single-sided extension tape. I'm not doing a sandwich. The most traditional way to do tape and extensions, and the way that I've had them done in salons, unfortunately by the way, because this really doesn't suit me. The way that this is normally done is you sandwich 2 of the wefts together in between some of your hair. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take 1 weft and put some of this double-sided sticky tape at the end of it, and that's going to not only allow me to use all 10 of my wefts instead of only having 5, but it's going to blend a lot better with my hair because I have super fine hair. And then all of these clips to help me part my hair, which I'm about to get started on. So if you look at how high-end salons apply tape extensions, you'll notice that they usually part the hair incredibly straight. And since I was starting at the very bottom of my head near my neck, I was really struggling with making it straight. The next time I do this, I'm definitely using one of those metal combs. I'll show you guys a photo. So as you can see, I have these long ones and then I have these short ones. So these ones are obviously gonna go lower on my head, and then it would make sense for these to go higher, and then I can cut them, obviously. You guys, they were just like the same price, so you know. Obviously, logically, you wouldn't buy a bunch of different sizes. Maybe you would, I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I'm not a hairstylist. Anyway, let's get started. All right, y'all, for real this time. I just separated it and made it actually straight. Like they say, you just gotta rip off the Band-Aid, right? So it comes with this backing. Once I was confident that my part was sleek and straight, I pull my hair down with one hand and then press the extension on as straight as I can with the other. I can't believe I just did that. Now I have to flip this extension over and put the sticker on the other side of the tape. You'll see. So when you flip it up, your hair is going to be taped to the extension, and that's what we want. That's how they stay secure to your hair. But you really want to make sure that there's no stray or like bent pieces of hair in the way, so really clean up the section with a comb. If you don't do this carefully, some of your natural hair strands are going to get ripped out of your scalp when you comb the extension. It's going to hurt. It's not going to be comfy or pretty or mindful or demure. So take your time with this. Great success. Let's do the other side. Number 2, going in. So I'm pretty much just mirroring whatever I did on my right side to my left side here. And you're going to notice that after I applied the single-sided tape, I take my mini flat iron and I kind of like tap the extension shut. Super important to note that this flat iron is not plugged in. It is not hot. And no, with these ones, you're not supposed to use heat at all. And in fact, if you blow dry your hair really close to the root, it might undo the glue. So keep all hot tools away from your scalp. That's the general rule. And these feel amazing. I think it's because I'm not doing sandwiches and I'm not putting 2 tapes together that they feel like amazing. And by that I just mean like they're so light, you can barely feel it. When I'm brushing my hair, it doesn't feel like I have metal in my head or like I have tape extensions in. Something I forgot to mention that I think is really important, and the reason I didn't mention it is because, like I said, I used to get tape extensions all the time, so I kind of know where I want them on my head and where especially I don't want them on my head. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do this with your hair parted the way that you normally wear it. I usually wear my hair in like a middle part. I have to make sure not to put the extensions here, basically, anywhere near this line, because I don't want them showing. I'm also not going to be putting extensions at the top of my head here. Like there's just so little hair that like the smallest breeze is gonna show everybody my extensions. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna be hiding them kind of like deeper in here, sort of. So this section is about 1 inch above the last section I did at the very bottom of my head. Normally people will do this pretty much until you reach the top of your head. So keep sectioning out 1 inch on top of 1 inch on top of 1 inch. I think they call it like the bricklaying method. So I'm gonna be moving on to the longer pieces, and I'm gonna do this in kind of these hidden sections. But I'm not trying to give myself a full head of extensions. I don't want to deal with the weight and the maintenance that comes with that. Plus, I don't think I look good with a lot of hair. I just need like a little bit more fullness. Some people did ask me on my TikTok if I'm allowed to do a ponytail or if I can even put my hair up in like different hairstyles and whatnot, and it depends on how you apply the extensions. Okay, well, it still feels good. I think I'm only gonna do like 3 more pieces. If you know that you wear your hair in a ponytail all the time, there's a specific way to apply the extensions so that you could still do that. But I tend to like lower buns and lower ponytails, which I can still do with these extensions. The hardest part was honestly aligning the tape with the extension. If you don't align the tape with the extension, it's gonna be an ooey gooey disgusting mess and it's gonna rip out your hair. So I was really trying to be surgical about this entire thing. And so should you if you try this. I have 3 pieces left, but I don't think I want to add any more. I'm kind of tired. So obviously I'm cutting majority of the length off, but I still want to make it a little bit longer. See if I can try. Okay, that already looks good. Honestly, I'm just like freestyling this because my hair has so many layers anyway. I'm just gonna try to make it blend as best as I can. And like, these are temporary, okay? A lot of people also wonder if these are permanent. Like, what's gonna happen when I have to take a shower? In case you don't know, nothing's gonna happen. I can shower as normally and my hair is just gonna grow. So the tapes are gonna go lower and lower and lower on the hair, which at some point is gonna become like too awkward to maintain, and then I'm gonna take them out and then put the tapes back in and push them up higher. So you could just keep reusing it until the hair looks like shit. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit tired and hungry at this point. I just finished styling the extensions and I wanted to show you guys. So, what do you guys think? I have honestly no idea how to cut hair properly, so that is the next thing I'm gonna learn to do for myself because that is pretty critical. I hope you learned something. Thank you guys so much for watching. In about 4 weeks when I have to remove them and reapply them, I'm gonna be posting an update on my TikTok, so go follow me on TikTok and I'll see you next time. Bye!